Hey loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Nellz, and today I'll be showing you guys how to contour and bronze. So if you are interested in learning how to bronze and contour, keep on watching. As always, I like to prep my skin and moisturize my face so we can have a nice foundation to start with. I'm going to go in with the Skin Revitalizing Essence. This is the brand that I use all the time on my face. This is catered toward dry, sensitive skin. I'm just going to take a few drops of this and just pat it along my face. So this is going to help with any discolorations, brightening my skin, giving my skin a nice radiant glow. Now that I'm done with the skin essence, I like to go in with the Be Gentle moisturizer. I'll just take a little bit and dot it along my face because a little bit does go a long way. Don't forget to always moisturize going upwards. It's going to help give you a natural facelift, keeping your skin nice and tight. Okay, so before I get into the video, I do want to explain exactly what is contouring, what is highlighting. What exactly is contouring? Contouring is when you are taking a shade that's 2 to 3 shades darker than you to define your natural bone structure so it can become more enhanced, more defined, giving you an overall slimming looking face. Highlight is going to be the exact opposite. You want to take at least 2 to 3 shades lighter than your skin tone to bring forward those features so the contouring can look more defined. So there's 2 ways that you can contour. You can contour either before your foundation or after your foundation. I personally prefer the before the foundation because it's a more cleaner way to contour right on top of your foundation, which can be a bit more messy if you are a beginner, because it's a lot of blending and knowing where to place your certain areas of the lines. So there's 3 areas you want to contour. We have the forehead, our cheekbone, and then our jawline. I'll just go around the perimeter of my face and just dot this along the line. If you just go ahead and take your finger, you'll feel where your cheekbone starts and where it ends. So right along here, and then same thing for your jawline, right where it starts and then below. This is just the basic step of contouring. You want to follow your forehead, your cheekbone, and then your jawline. Same thing done on the other side. Feel for your cheekbone. It all depends on your face shape as well. And then the jaw, of course. If you want, you can go on ahead, contour your nose. I don't do that, but if you do, go on ahead. So now that we have our contour set, we're going to go with highlight. We're going to start with our forehead, down the bridge of our nose, our chin, and then underneath our eyes and cheek area. I like to start off with blending my contour. You can blend 2 ways. You can either use a beauty blender or you can use a small round top brush like this. You want to always blend upwards because that's going to help define your face features. If you blend downwards, you are just going to hide your whole face and it's going to look weird. Just go on ahead and start blending upwards. I'm going to go in with the beauty blender. I'm actually trying this new one out. This is the microfiber sponge by Real Techniques, I think it is, or I think it's the Walgreens brand. So it looks like this. It's microfiber material outside of the sponge, which is really soft, and then I believe on the inside it's a silicone. I honestly do more bronzing with the powder versus contouring, so to your own preference. Sometimes as a beginner, contouring can be a bit difficult and you might put too much or go in too far within your face. You can just take your concealer and just pat over that. This is going to help just blend in the contour within your highlight, and it'll just blend in nicely to cover up any of the harsh lines of the contour. Okay, so now that I have blended out my bronzer and my concealer, I'm going to go in with my favorite foundation. It is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. I am in shade 220. Now we're going to bring back out those features with the powder, contouring, and highlighting. So I'm just going to use the same sponge that I've been using and just dip it into my powder. I'm going to start highlighting underneath my eyes, my forehead, on my chin, underneath my contour. So this method right here is called baking. It's when you let your translucent powder just sit on your face for about a good 3 to 5 minutes. So while this is baking for 3 to 5 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and start bronzing, where we contour, so the forehead, cheek, and the jaw with the Hoola bronzer. So there's 2 ways that I like to bronze my face. If I did use cream contour, I like to go in with a angled contouring brush, and this is going to help give me a more defined contour with the powder on top. Or I like to just use a big fluffy brush like this one, and this is going to give an overall nice bronzed glow to your face versus the sculpture look of the contour. It really just depends on what you feel like that day, if you want a structured look or just a nice bronze look. Today I'm going to go for the regular bronze look. I'm going to take the angled brush first just to lightly define the contour, and then I'm going to blend in everything with a big powder brush. So I'm gonna start with the angled brush first and just dip into the powder, and then just follow where we contoured. Remember to just go upwards, always blend up. Same thing on the other side. If you like the more sculpted look while using bronzer, you can actually take the angled brush and just place the bronzer right at the tip of your cheekbone, right along this line, and again right along your cheekbone. Now I'm just going to go ahead and just dust off the excess powder. Some people like to brush it off, some like to actually pat it into the skin. I like both methods, whichever you prefer. I do find myself patting it into my skin underneath my eyes versus my whole face. I just brush it off. Now that we have all that excess powder out the way, I'm going to go ahead and go back with the bronzer, just so we can bronze our points again, define the contouring that we just did. I'm going to go ahead with just a big brush. Again, I do not contour my nose, but I would put some bronzer on the sides or on my tip of the nose. So as you can see, now we have our nice defined cheekbones. Of course, I don't go crazy with the contouring, as you can see, but I do like to bronze more than contour. Sometimes I like to go on ahead and go over my whole face with a beauty blender. It's the best way to keep everything intact and blended so it can look as seamlessly as possible. So there you have it, you guys. That is exactly how I like to contour and bronze my face. I'm going to go ahead and just finish off my face, and then we'll come right back. This is the end of the video, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys find the video helpful and easy to follow, please give it a nice thumbs up. Comment down below your favorite skincare product. And don't forget to subscribe to become part of my new family. And like I always say, hope you guys have a good day. Enjoy and stay positive.